that's the great side of Lynn. You know, he's this guy with this economics degree from Harvard, and yet he comes out of nowhere. And I guess what this is me, among other things, is that you got a guy who is under tremendous pressure, tremendous scrutiny, and he's just bringing it every single game. Unfortunately, there's been an ugly side to this, which is why they fired the guy from ESPN. I'm joined now by Congresswoman Judy Chu, Democrat from California, and chair of the Asian Pacific American Caucus. Congresswoman, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, the ESPN editor fired over that racial slur headline says he's devastated by what happened and tells the New York Daily News, quote, "This had nothing to do with me being cute or punny. I'm so sorry that I offended people. I'm so sorry if I offended Jeremy." He tells the paper he had used the phrase at least 100 times in headlines over the years. Do you think this was just an innocent mistake?
No, I don't. I think that the use of the term is appalling and offensive. The C word is for Asian Americans like the N word is for African Americans. And if he was using it all those times, that is extremely sad. The word was used since the 1880s to demean Chinese Americans and to deprive them of rights. And it's used on playgrounds specifically to humiliate and to offend Asian Americans. So I don't know where he's been all this time.
And this headline wasn't the first controversy surrounding Jeremy Lin either. The Madison Square Garden Network ran a promo showing him popping out of a fortune cookie. A Fox Sports columnist posted an offensive tweet. There was also a New York Post headline that read, "I'm Asian." I mean, if something good is to come out of this, is it a classic kind of teachable moment? And if so, what do people need to know?
I think people need to look at Jeremy Lin's true record. What he has been doing is truly amazing. And he stands on his own. He has the highest point scores of anybody in the first 5 games of their career. And he has higher points for the first 5 games than Kobe Bryant, than Shaquille O'Neal, than LeBron James, even Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers speak for themselves, but let me read you a tweet from boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. Quote, "Jeremy Lin is a good player, but all the hype is because he's Asian. Black players do what he does every night and don't get the same praise." What's your reaction to that?
Well, I think Floyd Mayweather is the heavyweight champion of insensitive remarks. Remember, he is the one that said that boxing champion Manny Pacquiao should go and make sushi and cook rice. So I think that not only is he insensitive, but he's also ignorant. I would like to inform him that Filipinos are not Japanese Americans who do make sushi. But also, he is totally ignoring the true record of Jeremy Lin and the fact that he has already developed a record that has outstripped many people like Kobe, Shaq, and Michael Jordan.
And let me ask you finally, because you know that there are people who will say, after the firing and all, what's the big deal? So tell me about your nephew, if you will, Harry Liu.
Yes, Harry Liu was in the Marines, and he was hazed for 3.5 hours by fellow Marines who took things into their own hands. And then my nephew committed suicide 20 minutes after the hazing stopped.
So there are consequences that people need to be very much aware of. Congresswoman Chu, thank you so much. It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be right back.